personal things because it sounds like you got a lot of people waiting. But my main thing, I'm calling about my mother who's been diagnosed with polymyalgia rheumatica.
That is the dumbest thing a doctor could. There's a lot of dumb things a doctor could tell you, and that's one of the dumbest. Fibromyalgia is another dumb one. That's like saying she has muscle pain. How dare a boneheaded doctor say to somebody, I'm diagnosing you with pain in your muscles? Mm-hmm. That's what it means.
Now, the question is, okay, now this is really interesting.
Sorry to get mad there. That just ticks me.
When she first decided to go to the doctor, she's not a go-to-the-doctor kind of person, and that's probably why she's still alive at, like, she's well into her 70s.
Probably.
Now, she started having this pain and kind of migraine kind of pains in her head somewhere. Yeah. So she went to the doctor, and get this bonehead put her on 100 milligrams of prednisone. And then she got to the point.
You're just trying to get me mad here? You're just trying to get me mad, Shane. Don't make me mad.
Listen, no, I'm not. But this makes me mad. This is my mother.
Yeah.
And she was losing hair, and she was like, felt like the medicine was hurting her worse than what she had before that.
Right.
100 milligrams.
Yeah, right. 100 milligrams.
She was losing weight, losing hair.
Unbelievable.
And then she decided, you know what, I can't take this. So she went to the doctor, and he was trying to say, oh, you can't just go down on this, you'll die. She's like, oh, that's great to know. I can't stop taking this medicine or I'll die. So she decided to start cutting pills and taking matters into her own hands and praying and, doing everything else too.
Good.
And she basically went back to the doctor and said, hey, guess what? I'm down to this much a day now. And I don't care what you say. I'm going to keep reducing. I'm going to keep breaking up these pills and going off it myself. Finally, she went off it totally. But then she started having the head problems again.
All right.
So she's back on prednisone, but only now 4 milligrams.
Well, let's take care of her. We'll take care of her, right? I'll take care of her as a pharmacist on the radio that you'd never met before. I'm going to tell you right now what to do, okay? First of all, PMR, polymyalgia rheumatica, just means pain in your muscles. It has to do with the circulatory system, an inflammatory condition, period. It's the stupidest diagnosis next to fibromyalgia. They're all stupid. Diagnoses are descriptions. So you go to the doctor with pain in your muscles, and he says, oh, you have polymyalgia. Well, no kidding. That's why I'm here. I don't need you to tell it to me in Latin. That's a...
So is there something she can do to get off
Yes. Listen, my friend. If you have an inflammatory condition, something is getting into the body that shouldn't be getting in, period. Okay? Does that make sense? I'll continue. I just want that to make sense to you. An inflammatory condition is a defensive response. That means something has gotten into the body that shouldn't be. And there's only one way that can happen, unless your mom is shooting up heroin in an alley somewhere, okay? Or unless she's working in a coal mine or she's breathing in fungus and mold somewhere. It has to be food. So focus on food. It's the only way things get into the blood. Listen, all disease is clogged blood. Clogged circulation, I should say. Dirty blood. Clogged lymph. Dirty lymph. All of this comes in from the digestive system. I'm not just sitting here ripping on the foods we eat and how we take care of our digestive system and emphasizing the core of the body and the gut and the intestine because I'm a food Nazi. I'm telling you because this is where disease begins. Inflammation means you got something getting into the body. The most likely source of entrance into the blood, I should say, the most likely source is through food. So focus on foods. Have her fast, okay? Have her fast if she can. How old is she? Did you say she's 78?
Probably 75. I think she's 75.
Okay. So whatever. If she can fast for a day, immediately the pain will start to relieve itself. If she can't do a complete fast, get her on some Suero V. If you know what that is, it's called Suero V. Go to brightsideben.com or criticalhealthnews.com and order the Suero V. Go to the Beyond Organic. Yeah, I got it right here. I've been sipping on it. I can't even find it now. Suero, Suero, and the last, I think it's V-I-V-E. It's either V-I-V-E or V-I-E. I keep forgetting.
Got it. I'll recognize it.
You'll recognize it. Get her on the Suero V. Have her sip on half a bottle every hour, and go into a day's fasting. I guarantee you, in 1 day fasting, she's going to start to feel better. Now, she can't fast her whole life. She's going to have to start eating, but have her eat. Notice how her body responds after she eats. And I'm telling this to everybody. I'm not just talking to Shane here. This is for all chronic degenerative diseases that involve inflammation, which is pretty much all of them. Focus on foods. Focus on the foods that spike up her pain. You follow what I'm saying? And she'll notice that when she eats certain, especially if she hits the reset button with a day or two of fasting, 2 is even better than 1, she'll notice that she's feeling better, and then when she eats her favorite food, all of a sudden the pain's going to come back. So
now this is while she's still on the prednisone, though, right?
Yes. You're going to have to wean her off the prednisone with great care. Prednisone shuts down the body's own steroids, and then when you stop the prednisone, you don't have any emergency steroids, and it takes a while for them to build up. So you want to reduce the prednisone slowly. Prednisone is going to disrupt digestion. It's going to make her digestive system worse. So she already has a digestive problem. Dr. Bonehead has made it worse with prednisone. Yep. You follow what I'm saying?
Yep.
So the prednisone is going to make the digestive problems worse. So fasting becomes really important if she's on prednisone, at least for a day or two. Again, she's going to need to nutriate. I'm not telling her not to ever eat again, but a day or two of hitting the reset button, then reintroduce foods. Notice when her pains spike back. Get her on the Biolumin Nightly Essence immediately. That's the probiotics. Probably wouldn't hurt her to start using some digestive enzymes and apple cider vinegar after her meals. Lots you could do.
Okay, so like some Brags or something?
Not like some Brags. Brags. It's the best.
Brags. Okay.
Yes.
So
Brags.
After what now?
Brags apple cider vinegar, organic, after meals. And she can even do a little bit on an empty stomach, just a little bit, and see what happens. This has some anti-inflammatory properties too. Focus on the gut. That's what I'm telling you here, my friend. Yep. Okay, Shane, God bless you. That's terrible what's happening to your mom. Yeah, they're doing it they did it to my mom too. I know exactly what you're talking about. And that's why this is personal, you guys. They're doing it to my friends. They're doing it to my mom. They're doing it to people I love and care about. And that's why I do this program. That's why I get a little ticked off sometimes. And I'm sorry to do that. All right, I apologize for leaving you on hold, you guys. I think tomorrow we'll get to our calls a little earlier, and we'll try to squeeze in. The phones are just blowing up here the last couple of weeks. So anyway, I'm Pharmacist Ben. Thanks so much for listening to The Bright Side. We'll be back at you tomorrow with more good health information. Check out my blog, pharmacistben.com, and join the Brightside Ben team. If you like what you hear on this program, join the Brightside Ben team. I can come out there and help you build your business, do programs for you, presentations for you. Call 866-735-2470. They can tell you all about it. We'll talk to you all later. Have a wonderful, beautiful day. Bye for now.
Hi, this is Ted Anderson. Have you ever wondered why banks, stockbrokers, investment advisors won't talk about gold IRAs? They've been available since 1986, yet the financial industry won't recognize the value of gold for your retirement. Gold has outperformed paper investments, yet no word about IRAs. If you would like to have gold for your retirement, call 800-686-2237. Don't get left behind by rising inflation and low returns. Call 800-686-2237. Secure your future and call 1-800-686-2237.
Worried about getting sick and feeling terrible for days or even weeks? You need Immudyne for a healthy immune system. Why get sick and bother with products that just don't work? For just $1 a day, Immudyne is all natural and safe for all lifestyles. Call 866-257-8668 to buy now before it's too late, before you get sick. Or go to immudyne.com, Immudyne.com, or call 866-257-8668.
If the IRS has garnished your paycheck or seized money from your bank account, you need to get professional tax help now. Fast action is required to put a halt to these aggressive IRS collection tactics. You can count on the knowledgeable team of tax professionals at Wall & Associates. With over 30 years of experience, Wall & Associates has settled the tax problems of thousands of taxpayers for a small fraction of what they owed. For a free face-to-face consultation, call 1-800-425-4610 to put a wall between you and the IRS. 1-800-425-4610, or look for us on the web at wallandassociates.net. We solve tax problems. If you hire Wall & Associates today, you'll never have to talk to the IRS again. To stop the levies and seizures today, take action now. Call Wall & Associates at 1-800-425-4610. Wall & Associates, 1-800-425-4610.